So I'm deep in the Smoky Mountains, just north of Gatlinburg, Tennessee, in the kind of places that you would actually find moonshine created. We're here at a river, which would be the water source, and pretty well hidden up here in the forest. Really dense vegetation, so you could conceivably have a still here and make your moonshine, and really no one's going to bother you. Is any more moonshine done in the Smoky Mountains?
No, they publicize that if you grow marijuana, you get $1,000 a plant. So if you're going to be doing something illegal, you're going to do more lucrative crowds.
How out in the open were the stills?
The only way you'd find them is if you could discern and read the landscape to see a trail. And I followed the one as a boy, and I found one.
How would you haul corn up into the mountains?
Oh, you grew it.
You grew it in the mountains?
Oh yeah, this was a hay field and wheat field. The corn grew up on the hillside. You just made your mash and let it sour and dump it in. And there's a lot of wonderful stories about moonshine. And I don't know that it's no longer needed for survival. You considered it was a survival technique to purchase those items that you could not acquire in the world of the storehouse of nature. Mountain people, they brought the skill over from Ireland and make moonshine, and when they put a tax on whiskey, they started going into the hills and hollers to make it as a way of rebellion against the sophisticated.
So between Dick's Last Resort and the Mellow Mushroom is the Ole Smoky Moonshine Distillery. So we're gonna go into the most visited distillery in America.
We're making moonshine here just like our families have done for 100 years. So what we done is we took all these family traditions, we took all the fun stuff that we've always done, and we made it come alive. So now we show the public, we show people exactly how we made moonshine for years back in the hills. We just pay our taxes now. That's basically it. About 5 days total, start to finish. That's from bringing the grain in, fermenting it, to distilling it, to put it in a bottle. We do 100% corn whiskey here. We do use a little bit of a rye replacement. That is our family secret. What they've actually got in here, guys, they've brung water up the temperature, and what they're going to do is they're going to start adding our grain into this water. And as they add this grain into the water, what we're actually going to do is we're going to bring it up and boil it. And by boiling it, we're taking all the starch out of that corn and other specialty grains. We're converting those into simple sugars. Those simple sugars are what make our alcohol, our moonshine. We're doing about 1,500 pounds of total grain. That'll actually make about 120 gallons of good drinkable alcohol. Once we actually get this settled, we add the yeast back to it at room temperature. We'll actually take pumps and we'll pump it into one of these vats here. And from there it'll ferment anywhere from, we say 3 to 5 days, but we're actually getting about 2.5 to 3 days fermentation time right now. We use steam for heat here. So we took steam, we're pushing steam pressure under that pot, and what we're doing is we're heating up that mash. And by heating it up, what we're doing is we're actually going to separate the alcohol vapor from the mash. Just like boiling water, you know, the condensation that comes off the top of it, that's exactly how alcohol works. These stills are set up to be traditional style stills, meaning this is something you would have seen out in the woods. The middle pot here is called a thumb keg. And what that thumb keg actually does, if you would have built a fire under the still and got it too hot, you would have brought water over. And that's something that you don't want. So that thumb keg will actually catch that water and only let alcohol release out of it, but it's self-heated off the vapor coming in. So once your vapor goes in there and it rolls around, you're going to drop any impurities you may have brought over. Vapor's going to re-rise again and come over here and be condensed. What we would have done, we would have took a creek, we would have run it in the top of that for cold water, and that was what we would have used to condense our alcohol. As the still runs, we'll start out about 120, we'll work all the way down to 30 proof because we want to collect all the alcohol that we can, because we're going to rerun it a second time. So once this alcohol's ran in this still, we'll actually take it, we'll pump it into our little pot still over here. We'll rerun it for the second time, which is what's running right now. And that second distillation time, we work really hard to only bring it off at under 160 proof for flavor reasons. We have this flavor cooker, is what we call it. The one thing that you can't do with alcohol is you actually can't put flavor in the alcohol, but you can put flavor in the water in the alcohol. So what we'll do is we'll pump all of our juices, spices for apple pie, say, in this cooker. we'll bring it up in temperature, and we'll actually force alcohol in there on top of it. Basically what we're doing is we're infusing the alcohol in the flow. So once we bring it back down to temperature, you have a flash point. We'll bring it out, we'll filter our apple pie of all the spices and stuff we put in there, and that is our apple pie product.
We've been doing this for about a year and a half. Before we were doing everything manually. We're getting ready to automate it to where everything's done by machines. They can do...
We're running 65 jars a minute right here. We're putting out about 8,000 cases a week.
Of course, is our bottle shop, and this is really, the music's great, it's fun to see the whiskey made, but this is the reason people come here, because we give them free liquor and they can buy it and take it home and share it with their friends. But we are, this year we'll probably see 2 million visitors come through here, and so we are the most visited distillery in the country and maybe in the world, I don't know. The bottle shop serves as an engine of innovation for us. We have the 12 flavors, 6 of which are in distribution, and as you all saw, it's a chance to do the taste testing and really get a feel for what people like. The people of Ole Smoky and the bottle shop, this is all kind of the heart and soul of what we do, and it allows us to create a good product that everybody here in the area is proud of. So this is it's a lot of fun.
This right here is what we got. I am ready for y'all. I got some good chilled ones here for y'all. Y'all gonna love this. All of our flavors right here. We got blackberry and apple pie, y'all. That's 2 of our most popular flavors. Excellent, excellent. Then we got grape and blueberry. Now these are my 2 favorite. I gotta admit, this is the strawberry and the peach. I love those the best. Then we got hunch punch. It's kind of like a Hawaiian fruit punch flavor, and lemon drop and pink lemonade. Now all the flavors are the same proof. They're all 40 proof. Now these 3 right here, bad boys, are the 100 proof items. Now the first one's the original corn whiskey. Now that's like your authentic old school type moonshine. We only run this one through our still twice, so it's got that real strong corn aftertaste to it. Now the White Lightning, we run through over and over about 6 times till it's just a neutral spirit. Excellent for mixing. This is the base to all of our flavors right here. So I'll tell everybody, if you want to amp up any of your flavors, just add you some White Lightning to it, you can amp them up. Alright, the last one is the cherries. Those are maraschino cherries that we put in the White Lightning, and we let them sit and marinate for about a couple of days, then we jar them and put them on the shelf over there for y'all. So what I'm going to do is go through all of them. If I come to one that you don't want, just put your hand over your cup, but I hope you try them all.
Tastes are going to be half a shot.
Cheers.
Okay, this is another half shot.
Cheers.
That's 3/4 of an ounce.
Ain't your grandma's apple pie.
Probably the best one.
Yep, there you go, my friends. Good old peach.
Seriously.
Strawberry.
Pink lemonade.
Pink lemonade. There you go, buddy.
Great. Hunch bunch. Oh, look at that one.
Half apple pie and half peach. Yes, there you go. What was your favorite? Full shot.
Yes.
Cool.
I noticed. Ole Smoky Moonshine is one of the most visited distilleries in America. Part of that reason is they are in the middle of Gatlinburg, which is one of the most touristed areas in America. And here in the tasting room, they are generous, very generous with their portions, which is the reason why people keep coming back. And I've got a special peach cobbler shot here, which is peach and apple pie. If you like this video, make sure you like it and subscribe to the Drink Spirits channel. Thanks.